Hello and welcome to the Visionless Designs YouTube channel. In this video I'll be doing a comparison between the Axminster Aluminium Blast Gate and the ABS Plastic Blast Gate. Right here. So here we have the 100mm aluminium blast gate. So if you need to open and close it, there's a knob here to turn, which sometimes you can do it fully, and it goes down. These are good even in a plastic system for grounding purposes. So obviously if you have a couple of these along your system and you wrap a copper wire around the outside and attach them to these, you should theoretically take away any static build-up in the system. Main problem I've had with these are there's only a small rim around here, so it's not a lot to clasp onto, but also where are they? There they are. The cuffs, plastic ones anyway, are quite loose on them. So they don't really seal on very well on both sides. So that's a bit tighter there, but still. The best way of getting around it I found is to wrap some ducting tape around it and then push these on. It gives a bit much more tight seal. Another problem I found with them is when they're actually open, this slit here lets out a lot of air, and also if you tighten that up as well, it leaks air down this bit here as well. So if you have a couple of these down the system, it can leak a lot of air. Again, I have mine set to have multiple going down the system, so I have it diverted. So when I have to open a lot of them, there's a lot of air escaping from the system, which is quite frustrating, to be honest. You can tape up the top one, but the bottom one, is not really much you can do about it. Again, on the knob, when you have it open, it's best to tighten that up, otherwise this rattles around quite a lot. So yeah, and then we've got the plastic one here. I quite like this. It's already got a cuff on it on the one side, so it's a bit of a saving, especially when this is £8, the aluminium one's £10, and then you have to buy a £4 cuff to go with it, so quite a lot more cheaper. And the cuffs, when they go on, you get them on nice and tight. A bit, there we go. Bit tighter going on, so and it's a bit tight, bit bigger groove there, so it's a lot better. I've also found these don't leak air, so there's no slit in the top there, and this is down, obviously, probably because it's plastic. They're able to get it a bit tighter together, so I have had no problems with these leaking air. Main problem I've had though is when I've got things on it nice and tight. Apparently if I've got a pipe going in this side and I need to take it off, they're a bit weak, so it doesn't take a lot for it to pull apart, like this one here. So there we go. So it's only got this rim here for the glue to hold on to. Doesn't seem to be very good glue they've got on it, so it doesn't take much for it to separate. But generally speaking, it's not too bad a fix. You just get some glue. I'm going to put some Aradite on this. Just make sure not to get it to overlap here too much, otherwise you're obviously going to glue your door shut. Another thing of note with these, that's that way, is obviously this requires two cuffs on it in order to work. If you're doing things like this, I've got my 5-inch bandsaw cuff here, which requires a reducer on it. So on that case, you've got cuff there, cuff there, put that on there, and that one there. Obviously, the metal one sticks out a lot more. So when coming directly off the machine, that's got quite a bit of leverage versus that one. So when you're trying to keep the 4-inch as well as short as possible, because obviously I'm converting from a 4-inch to a 5-inch here. Before you ask, the system starts at an 8-inch, then converts to 4-inch. So I want to keep the 4-inch as short as possible, 100mm. The plastic's better for that, and it also, again, doesn't leak air on that. So again, it's different people prefer different things. I think I'm going to go with the plastic, try and think of a different way of earthing the system, because I don't like the air leaking on this, and I don't like how much extra it sticks out of things. But yeah, that's my review of them. I hope you found it helpful, and hope to see you in the next video.